This poem is a work in progress. It's helping me work through this breakup process, but it only progresses on my bad days. Depression has been knocking on my door lately. Nah, who am I kidding? It's been all up in my crib, feet on the couch, hogging a remote, forcing me to rewatch all the shitty choices I've made. I've explained that there's no more room left for it. This old house I call a heart is dilapidated beyond replacement. My chest cavity blatantly says no vacancy, but somehow it's still painstakingly empty. Ain't it crazy how emptiness can equate to the weight of a freight train? Ain't it crazy how it can take the shape of anything it fills? It's baffling how quickly it managed to fill every crack and crevice of my heart so much that it's leaked into my mind, leaving no room for things like coping mechanisms or rational thought. Suicide knocked on my door once. I peeped out the peephole for a good hour, staring into the eyes of self-loathing. I reached for the knob, convinced that this pain would never leave this body, so I should just shed the whole damn thing and move on. Sometimes I feel like these words are the only thing keeping me alive. Not in the sense that they will live on after I'm gone, but that these thoughts push against the walls of my mind so much that if I don't let them out through ink on a page, they will come out of the side of my head covered in blood, staining this very stage that I stand on. I'm sorry. That's too graphic. I'm sorry. I apologize for my feelings a lot these days, but believe me, I don't deserve your sympathy. Because if every line I crossed was a string and every lie I told was a bow, I could play a symphony. I'm finding it harder to heal when the wounds are self-inflicted. You see, this is what happens when you cheat and play games and the only one that loses is you. This is what happens when bullets, boomerang, shot straight from semi-automatic selfishness, pierce through a tattered heart that you were trusted to heal, only to ricochet, return, and repeat back through the same heart, gaining the pain that remains draining from the exit wounds just to rupture through my chest with enough velocity to vaporize a village. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize a lot these days, but they understandably fall on deaf ears. I mean, who deserves an audience when you authored a book of betrayal? Who deserves a healthy conversation when you transferred the toxicity, this house that we built on stilts of solidarity, overcame by my own wave of recklessness and left in a pile of pitiful regret? This poem is a work in progress. It's helping me work through this breakup process, but it only progresses on my bad days. So let's just hope that this is the end. Thank you. Woo! I need to let that shit out, yo. I need to let that shit out. I've been carrying that with me for a long time. Thank you, thank you. All right.